Hello, good evening, all. Please, can somebody tell me whether I'm audible?
Yes, Kaushik, you are audible.
Okay, perfect. So there are 31 attendees. Uh, we'll fly in 1 more minute. Okay.
Yes, Kaushik, you are audible.
Good to go. So it's 6:30, 6:32 exactly. So let's begin. Good evening, folks. Hope you might be super duper excited about commencing of this session, and you to get on rails on the journey of your Android app development with Kotlin and these Android study jams. Before kicking off, let me introduce you the team who we are and who will be going to assist you throughout the your learning journey. So here we are, Developer Student Clubs, GMRIT chapter, a student-based community here to nurture the fraternity of developer in you. We train you in Google Developer Technologies. Here you get to learn in a peer-to-peer learning environment and thereby gaining knowledge in a more simplified way. And now, I'm Kaushik Modekurti, DSC lead for our chapter, DSC GMRIT chapter, and this is our team comprising of core team members and community leads who all work relentlessly to bring out unique events. We are non-profit club aimed at building solutions for local businesses and community we live in. We aim to help the communities thrive. We dream, we work, and thereby communities thrive. You can find our presence on the following sites. Uh, I'll be presenting my screen and I'll be showing you. So you can find us over here. Give me a minute. Can somebody confirm whether it is visible?
Yes, it is visible. You can GMI Institute of Technology, so we can get our homepage.
Hello, is anyone speaking?
Yeah, I'm speaking. Isn't it audible?
It is audible, but
Thank you for
why
confirming.
your voice is breaking?
Uh, is the same for everyone? Is my voice
No,
breaking?
no, Kaushik. Like I think it's a problem with her. You can carry on. So Jahnavi, please check your
Okay.
internet connection. Thank you.
It is good from our
Okay.
side. So this is our homepage. You can find us over here. You can find all the events and all the relevant information about us over here. And then I'll also show you Instagram. Uh, so we are having social media handles. Uh, you can just text us over there. We'll be very help. Will be very curious to help you. Okay, this is our Instagram social media handle. Then again, LinkedIn. So developer student clubs, we are very active on LinkedIn as well with 227 followers. So if you have got any problems and if you want to reach us out, you can do it from here. Okay. So these were our social media handles. Kiran, can you confirm that my screen is not visible now?
Yeah, it is not visible.
Okay, thank you. So now my pal Venkatesh is gonna take the initiative and walk you through other particulars of today's session. Venkatesh, you there?
Yeah, thank you, Kaushik. Good evening, guys. And I'm Venkatesh Movala from DSC core team. I'm a DSC core team member. I belong to fourth year ECE. So today, now I wanted to uh, tell you about a program that is conducted by Google called Solutions Challenge. Okay. First of all, I will tell you from scratch about the intention of this program being conducted by Google. Okay. Solutions challenge. So I will let you know what is meant by a problem. A problem is something which we will have a solution in different manners. See, a problem is not a statement that will have only one solution. A problem may have infinite number of solutions. So DSC, as Kaushik addressed, will always search for a solution in such a way that it will help our community and our own country or in such a way. So this solution challenge is taken up by DSC in order to showcase the talents of engineering people who are like us, who are parallel to us are in engineering stream. They can showcase their own solutions in the form of technology like Android apps or websites, which in other forms also in other form of technology. We didn't name any technology, but any technology we can use to bring a change in the society. So that is what the solutions challenge is always intended about. Uh, During the solution challenge 2020 last year, I mean this year, last solution challenge that was being held. Yeah, this is the one. Uh, many DSCs, many colleges who are containing DSC student chapter as a part of it got selected to the solution challenge 2020. They were being See, I will tell you what are the advantages of being selected to Solution Challenge 2020. These projects which we have developed with the help of DSE by students like you are being nurtured by Google itself. They will assign mentors for your solutions and they will assist you to get more knowledge over the solution that you have produced by Google itself. They will assign us mentors. So you can see the event highlights over there. The top 10 winners showcase. So Google will showcase your names and your details details of your solutions over here. So that's what we are targeting about. Now the question arises. Uh, okay, there is a solution challenge, but what are the resources for us to learn and deliver a solution for a problem, which I have defined, right? Yeah. For that question, DSC again came up with a solution like this Android Study Jams and GCP. So you can just learn technology through any of these events, and you can deliver your solution for a problem in such a way that it will be useful for society and your environment. Uh, which will make a huge impact in the environment around you. So that's what Solution Challenge 2020 is about. But this event, Android Study Jams now, which we are conducting, is about to target Solution Challenge 2021, which is an opportunity for our college through DSC GMRIT. So through DSC GMRIT, if you have any innovative ideas like creating any apps or any website, you can just contact us. You can just approach us. Okay, so that we will showcase we will showcase your idea, and we will support you in order to make your idea realize by to be realized by you. So that's what Solution Challenge 2020 about. Now let's dive into this Android Study Jams, which will be carried out by our colleague Saikiran. Yes, Saikiran, on over to you.
Yeah, thank you, Venkatesh. So give me a minute. I'll share my presentation. Yeah, can anyone acknowledge me like whether the presentation is visible to you or not?
Yeah, it is visible.
Yeah, okay, thank you. So good evening everyone once again. So my name is Saikiran. I am from 3rd IT. So I am the Android team lead for the DSC chapter in our college. So like I am the Android Study Jams facilitator. So today like let's get started with the Android Study Jam session 1. So like what is Android Study Jam? So I'll be telling you all the like I know like you have many doubts like what is Android Study Jam, like what are the classes. So I'll be clearing all your doubts in this session. Okay. So okay. So what are Android Study Jams? So Android Study Jams are community organized study groups. Like for example, if you're learning a technology, like if you have like-minded people with you, so it makes like it motivates you to learn more about the technology. So coming to Android Study Jams also, it is like a community organized study group. Like-minded people who are interested to learn Android app development will be at a one place, and they will convert their innovative ideas into so Android apps. So like at the end, like we'll be posting some innovative ideas Google form in the like chat box. So where so people like you have many innovative ideas like they can be converted into Android apps, but due to lack of resources or due to lack of knowledge on Android app development, you could not convert those ideas into apps. So this is a good opportunity like where you can learn Android app development from scratch using Kotlin, and that too with Google curriculum. So it's a very great opportunity. Okay, so like it is like an online training course like where you can learn Android Studio. So the online training course was offered by Google itself. So it is not like a course, but it looks like a that type of thing. Okay, so let's get more on to the next slide. So okay, so let's get after like the structure of the course, like where we want to learn, where we need to start. So where to start? So Kotlin. So why Kotlin? So I'll be telling it in the like the further slides. So coming to the overall program, like Android Study Jams, we have two tracks over here, like the new to programming track and a prior programming experience track. So the new to programming track is for the students who have like knowledge on, who have no knowledge on the programming itself, like they were from like other departments, and they haven't like used Android app development, like haven't installed Android Studio in their systems, and zero knowledge on Android app development. So they can start from the new to programming track. For the people who have prior knowledge on Android app development and they do know Kotlin and everything, so they can start with the prior programming experience track. So the totally this session, like totally this Android Study Jams were divided into two tracks itself. Okay, but the deadline to complete the both the tracks is January 25th. So we have 2 months now from now. Okay, but like my suggestion is to everyone need to like start from the new to programming track. Why? Because like many one have interested on programming knowledge, like they have know about object oriented programming language. I think you are all from CSE and IT departments. For the people who are from CSIT students, so they have prior knowledge on object oriented programming development, like Java and all these languages. So, but they don't know anything about Kotlin and they don't know anything about Android Studio. But coming to the new to programming track, so there are pathways like where you can learn programming from scratch. Like you'll be having a console compiler, like where you can run the code itself. So each and everything will be discussed from new to programming track. So everyone, like, please start from new to programming track. So this is my sincere request from my side. Okay, so let's get started. So coming to it, what are the perks? What are the perks for completion of this track? So I know you are all waiting for the perks of this track, of this completion of the Android study jumps. So what you will get after completion of the both the tracks or either one of the track? Only for the prior to program experience track. I think anyone want to say anything? Yeah. Okay. So what are the perks for the total Android study jump? So these are the following, like what I am going to say. First of all, it's the certificate of completion. I know you are all waiting for this. So the certificate of completion. So this is the certificate template. What is like, I think it is visible to you. So this is the certificate which we are going to give you at the end of the completion of the track. So this certificate is only applicable for the prior to program experience track. For the students who have completed new to programming track will not get any certificate. Okay, so for the students who have completed prior to program experience track only will get the certificate. Like we'll be giving you at the end of the like Android study jumps. Okay, so please keep in mind. And the next slide. So this is one of the perk, and earn exciting badges. So Google has a developer profile for all the students. Like if we have a Gmail account automatically, and when you download Android Studio, we have earned a Google developer profile. So by completing all the pathways, like you will be giving some exciting badges on your Google developer profile. So I'll be showing you them in a minute. So this is the Google developer profile. So get your developer profile. So these are the perks, like one is the certificate of completion if you complete the prior to program experience track, and the second is like you can earn badges. So you can see here like favorite badges. So these are the badges earned on your Google developer profile. So you can showcase your Google developer profile to all the students, like I have completed these pathways in Android Study Jam. So I have learned Android app development from scratch using this course, using this Android Study Jam session as a platform. So you can showcase a developer profile to anyone. Okay. So these are the perks for this Android study jumps. I think you are clear on it. So okay, let's get started for our session 1 of the new to programming track. So coming to the structure, like how we are going to plan the sessions in future. So this is the first session where I am going to discuss here about the new to program track. So what is new to programming track, and where you are going to get started, how to get started, how to register in the event. So everything I am going to tell. So this session is only for the new to programming track. And the coming sessions are based upon the prior programming experience track. So I will be demonstrating about the prior program experience track in the future sessions. Okay. So the next slide is about learning objectives. So what you will learn in this new to programming track. So what are the learning objectives? Like what are your takeaways from this course? So the first thing is build your first Android app. I know many of you people don't know anything about Android and don't know like Android Studio in your systems also. So you using this course, like you can build your first Android app. You can build your first Hello World app in your smartphone. You can use your smartphone and you can like build your first app in your smartphone, and you can showcase it to our friends or family members. And the second objective is set up Android Studio on your computer. So it is a major task to install Android Studio on your system, since Android Studio is a heavy software, so it could not easily install in your system. So it requires some system requirements. So if your system satisfies those requirements, then you can install Android Studio in your system. So this objective, like this new to program track, also helps to tell how to install Android Studio on your computer also. Okay, so the third objective is to learn the basics of the Kotlin programming language. Okay, So Kotlin programming language. So there are many programming languages like the Java, C language, C++, C Sharp, everything. So, but coming to Android, Android is only based upon Java and Kotlin. But due to the newer version and the like the drawbacks found in Java, so everyone is shifting to Kotlin. And I'll be telling why Kotlin when compared with Java in the next slide. Okay. So, and the fourth objective and the last objective is discover resources to continue learning. Okay. So I know like you were thinking after this Android study jumps we could not exceed, but like Google is also providing our additional resources to learn Kotlin, and to learn Android app development also. So these are the takeaways from this new to programming track. So let's get started. So Android basics in Kotlin course. So this is the website. So I will be like what I am going to show in the next slide, like in the future, in the further slides, I'll be showing it to in the real in the website itself. So let me explain like what is this. So Android basics in Kotlin course. So in the new to programming track, so this is the thing, like you will be seeing Android basics in Kotlin. So this is the home page. Okay, so Kotlin basics for Android. So the 4 badges you can earn of the completion of the 4 pathways. So the each badge will come for completing 1 pathway. So in the unit 1 there are 4 pathways, and unit 2 you have 2 pathways. So thought of the completion of these 3 after completion of these 6 pathways, you can complete your new to programming track. Okay. So unit 1 Kotlin basics for Android. So when you click on the unit 1, so these are the 4 pathways you can see here, like the Android basics and the Kotlin, how to learn Kotlin and how to install Android Studio in your system. So there are code labs where you can learn all these things. I'll be showing it to you in practical so you can get better knowledge about that. So what is pathway? So this is the one of the pathway, Android basics introduction to Kotlin. So in this pathway, like they'll be guiding you like how to start Kotlin and what is Kotlin and how to build your first standard app with Kotlin, write your first program, create a birthday message. So these things like these are mentioned in the form of code labs. So what is meant by code lab? Code lab is nothing but it is a code written, so well documented written code. So where a documentation is there and the code will be written present there. So you can read the documentation well, and you can like write the code and you can compile the code itself by yourself. Okay. So take a quiz. So after completion of all this like videos and all this, like you'll be asking a quiz. So you need to take the quiz. So this quiz is used to test the knowledge like what you have learned from the particular pathway. Okay. So concept overview. So let now in the new to programming track, so we have 4 pathways, right? So in the unit 1 we have 4 pathways like Android basics on Kotlin. So how to install Android Studio. So I'll be telling you like what is Kotlin. So why Kotlin when compared with Java. So I'll be clarifying you all the doubts. Okay. So see, Kotlin programming language. So use Kotlin to start writing Android apps. Kotlin helps developers be more productive. Okay. Recently, like I will tell my own experience. So recently in the last year, I had started my Android app development journey. So in those days, like I have started using Java. Since I don't have familiar knowledge on Kotlin, so I have started Java. But in the year 2019, so Kotlin has given official support than Java. The reason behind this, Kotlin is very productive and Kotlin is easily understandable and it is totally compatible with Java, and it has nullability. Like even though if any exceptions, like even though if any null pointer exceptions came, like Kotlin will sustain in that, and Kotlin is very easy to understand also. So there are many advantages. So in Java, if you write 10 lines code, in Kotlin it will be completed in 2 lines of code. So there are many advantages. If the lines of code were less, then your app size will be going to less. So if the app size is going to be less, so people will motivate, like people will install your Android app since it occupies less storage. So there are many benefits when compared with Kotlin to Java. And in Play Store, total of devices were running on total 70% of Android apps were running on Kotlin when compared with Java. And developers all over the world, so who have developed the apps in Java, are going to migrate to Kotlin. So I know, I think you were familiar, like I think your doubt got clarified. So why Kotlin? So this is the main advantage. So why Google is motivating to do Kotlin. So even though Java is there. So even though like Android Studio has will get many updates. So in the recent versions, Android Studio is totally concentrating on Kotlin itself. So they were giving updates to Kotlin language. So when compared with Java. So these are the features like where you can tell. So Kotlin is more featured than Java. Okay. Yeah. So in the pathway 1, so you will learn about the Kotlin. So how to start your first hello world function in your Kotlin, using the code lab. So Kotlin Playground. So this is the compiler, like what I have said. Actually, this is not the compiler. This is like a playground. So playground means like for example, if you know C language, if you want to run a program in C language, you need to install Turbo C. Yeah. So there is no need to install Turbo C or any other things. So in the browser itself, there is an opportunity to run your Kotlin code. So this is a good opportunity when compared with all the other languages. Since Kotlin is totally developed by Google, so there is a playground. So it is like a console type of compiler type of kind. So where you can run your code on itself. So you'll be doing all these things while running the code labs. Okay. So coming to the second pathway where you will be demonstrating about the Android Studio. So totally what is Android Studio? So Android Studio is nothing but this is the official tool to build Android apps. So I know like if you think about Android, so in your mind like you will be getting to know about the smartphones only. But there are many 3.5 billion devices which are running on Android currently in our world. So the 3.5 billion devices, they are not smartphones. Yes, they are not smartphones, right? So there are many devices like a smartphone, like the smart TVs, like the smartphones, and watches. So every devices are running on Android. So to develop any of these apps, so there is only kind of Android Studio. So this is the official tool to build Android apps. So you can get many features from using this Android. Yeah.
Saikiran, your voice is breaking.
Okay. Now is it now okay?
Yeah, it's okay now, Saikiran. You can.
Okay. Thank you for answering. Okay, so coming to the third slide. So this is about the Android emulator. So I have sent a mail you need to have your USB cable and smartphone. If you don't have your smartphone and USB cable, so there is an option to run emulator. So exactly what is Android emulator? Emulator means, so this is a device. So it will be open in your laptop itself. Like if you don't have any smartphone, so in your laptop itself, like a smartphone will run. So it looks like actually this is. In this way, so it is like a virtual smartphone. So it's like a virtual smartphone in your laptop. So you can install your Android apps directly into this device. So there is no like SIM card and all these things. So it is just used to check your phones. For example, if there is a case, you'll be having a Android smartphone of version 4.4, like the Jelly Bean version, but you could not afford the Android phone of Android 10. So Oreo kind of version. So you could not afford. So you can download the emulator. So you can download an Android Pixel phone. So where you can test your Android app on that OS, like Android 10 version. So it is an add-on advantage if you have an Android emulator. But to run your to install an emulator in your device and to parallelly run Android Studio and emulator, you need to have a good amount of RAM and good amount of your storage itself. Okay. Yeah. So user interface. Coming to the pathway 3. So here you are going to demonstrate about the user interface. So exactly what is user interface? So user interface is nothing but so the part of the app where the user interacts with it. Yeah. Give me a minute. Yeah. Sorry for interruption. So user interface, the part of your app where the user interacts with it. So I know you have installed many Android apps in your smartphone. So what you are seeing in the phone, like that is called as the user interface. For example, if you open Gmail in your phone, so the window, like on the top right, you'll have this 3 lines icon. So that is called as a hamburger icon. So all the text view, all the text, these are all the user interface, like the images, the icons. So this is totally called as a UI. So it is like a user interface. user means the user. User means the end user, like the client who is using the Android app. And the interface means like it is like a mediator between the user and the smartphone. So the window which you are seeing on your smartphone, like on the app, it is called as the user interface. Okay. So let's get deep about the user interface. So these are the layouts. When you open an Android app, so you will be seeing a layout. Like layout means in a Navy word, for example, if you are building any like if you are going to build a building, so you will first need a layout, right? Where the bedroom needs to be there, where the bathroom needs to be, where the hall needs to be there. So that is like a layout. In Android also, like we have a layout. So where we need to keep the button, where we need to keep the hamburger icon, like where we are going to keep the images. So these are set on layouts. So the next thing is views. Okay. Yeah. So these are the views. So yeah means that is text. So that is image. So this is called as text view, and this is called as an image view. Okay. Like both layouts and views are interdependent. In a particular layout, they are going to view. There will be views in it. Okay. So the layouts will be holding all these views. So in this slide, like I have shown you, this is a text view. So since we can type our name or anything,
Yes,
so
Saikiran.
this is called as image, like this is called as image view and
Yes,
yeah.
Saikiran. Sorry to interrupt. There is a lag in the bandwidth, it seems.
Your voice is a little bit breaking. Okay, find a place where you can.
Yeah, let me
Yeah,
let me change my.
kindly start this layouts once again, it seems.
Yes, guys, please be patient for a minute. Saikiran will join again.
Okay, sorry for the interruption. I think here from the morning itself, like it is heavy rain. There is a heavy rain, so that's the reason like I have got a network issue. So can you confirm, is my screen visible now?
Yes, Saikiran.
Yes, sir, visible.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
It's better if you go from layouts, it seems.
Yeah. Okay. So okay, so what is actually layout? So layout means like it. For example, if you are going to plan, like you are going to build a building. So if you are a civil engineer, you will be having a layouts, like you will be having a plan, architecture plan. So where you are going to tell like where the bedroom and where the hall needs to be situated in the particular layout. So that is called actually a layout. So where the things need to be arranged. So in Navy words, this is called as a layout. So coming to the next thing, like views. So what is exactly a view is? So for example, if you text view and there are image view, and these are all the views which are present in Android Studio. For example, if you want to type any text in your app, so you need to have a text view. And if you want to keep any image in your app, so you need to have an image view. So these are some views like what you will be using in Android Studio. So you can get familiar when you are going to build Android apps. So these are the basic text view and image view. So even though in the Android apps, like what you are using in your smartphone, they're also having these all the layouts and the views. So layout, it acts like a container, so it holds all the views. So in the particular layout, so all the views will get intact. Okay. So coming to the next, so it is a clear explanation like what this view is. For example, you can see this is the text view and this is the image view. So this is the button. So view is nothing but, so like it is visible to the user, right? So this is called as a view. So for example, hello Android. So this is a text view. So you are typing a text. So that is called as a text view. So the second thing is image view. If you want to show any image to the user, so if you want to keep an image in your app, so that is called as an image view. And the third thing is send. So it is a button. So if you want to keep a button, so you can keep like it is like an view in your Android Studio. So these are all the things like you will get familiar when you are going to start your first Android app. Okay. So let's get started. Now I'm going to show you like the physical website, like the website in your, like you can also see all these things in your laptop or the desktop. So yeah, let's get started. So this is the link. So g.co Android Study. So I will be posting this link in the start box. So you can, so please open.
Kiran, just a minute. So people are not able to access the chat box. We'll do something else because not everybody everybody has not been added to the group, to the teams. So they might not be able to access this chat box. Anna?
I think they can. So the people from organization, like outside organization, like not from our college could not access, but the people in our college, they can access. I think so.
No. There is an issue.
People who are able to access the chat box, please put yes. Meanwhile, you can continue. We can do something for this and share them the link. Okay?
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Okay, guys. So we'll be sharing the link meanwhile. So first of all, like, so when I paste the link in my browser, so when I paste my link in the browser and click on enter, so this is the page like what I have shown you till now in my slides, in my presentation. So this is the home page of the Android Study Jams. So here you are going to learn Kotlin from scratch. So yeah. Okay. So if you are going to Okay, so if you are going to start from the new to programming track, so this is the track where you can start. So if you are going to track from prior programming experience, so you can start here. But my sincere request is to, like, you can start from the new to programming track. So since like for the starting the prior programming experience track, you need to have the basics of the tracks which you have discussed in the new to programming. So that is the reason like I'm insisting you again to start from this track itself. So when you click on the start course button, so you will be navigated to this particular place like Android Basics in Kotlin. So there are totally two units here available here. So unit 1, Kotlin Basics for Android, and unit 2, layouts. So if you don't know anything about the programming, you can directly start from here. So as I said before, like these are the 4 batches. So this batch is earned. So when you complete introduction to Kotlin, I think it is clearly visible to you. So this is the batch. If you complete the introduction to Kotlin, so the first step in Android Studio, and the second batch is build a basic layout, and the third is dice roller app. So there are many interesting apps you are going to design during this program. So keep motivated regarding the program. Okay, so I have completed 2 out of 3 activities. So this is the like a progress bar for me. So since like I have not completed all these tasks, so it is showing me 0%. So this is the like unit 1. So there are totally 4 pathways here. Like you can see all these 4 pathways. So after completion of all these tasks, you will be getting this badge. So this badge will be automatically added to your developer profile. Okay. If anyone gets access to the link, like what I have kept in the chat box, or afterwards, you need to do one thing. So when you click on the like the g.co, when you click on when you copy the link to your browser, so when you click on it, so please wait. So after loading the page, you will get a participant badge. So please wait until a badge gets until a pop-up gets on. So you will get a participant badge. So it automatically gets to your developer profile. See, you earn the Android Study Jams participant badge. So this badge will automatically gets added to your developer profile. So where is the developer profile? I'll be showing it to you. So when you got this badge, you need to sign in to your Gmail account. Okay, you need to sign into your Gmail account, then automatically the badge gets added to your Google developer profile. And how you're going to check whether it got added or not? So you can see, like, this is my profile photo. On the left side of it, like, I have a settings button. So click on it. So you can see Google developer profile. So click on the link. So again, I need to sign in. So since it is in the beta version, so it is asking like I need to sign in again. So my sign in was successful. So this is my developer profile for my name. See. So this is my photo, like my name and developer at GMRIT Institute of Technology. So I have until 6 badges. So this batch I get 20 solution challenge demo day attendee. So I have attended the solution challenge. So that's the reason like I have got this badge. So this is the participant badge. So these are the badges I earned so far in my developer profile. So Android Study Jams participant. So this is the badge which you are going to earn when you open the web page in your browser. So Android Studio user, Google developer profile, beta user, first code lab completed, create the Google developer profile. So these are the badges where you can showcase, like you can share the screenshot to your friends. Like you can say, I have completed these tasks and I earned these badges, exciting badges from Google. So you can showcase it there. So after completion of all these pathways, so these 4 badges and all the badges will be added to your profile here. So you can see them. So you can see here. So how to start with the course? So you need to click on Explore button. Okay. So this is the pathway like what I have shown you in the presentation. So learn in this pathway, you are going to learn the basics of Kotlin, a modern programming language that allows you to express your ideas in a concise way. Okay, so there are videos like it is a welcome to Android basics in Kotlin. So this is a video demonstrating what is Android, and in each video you need to watch each and every video, so you can get familiar like why we are using Kotlin when compared with Java. And other thing is what I want to say is these videos are totally made by Google itself, so there are no any third parties like included so in making this making these videos. So you will be getting the direct knowledge from the Google itself. So when compared with the other profiles like what you have seen in YouTube, so there are third-party developers. So they have learned from courses like on Udemy and all these things, though they'll cost you to learn. So Android from scratch. But this is an opportunity where you can learn the cost, where you can course totally for free of cost. Okay. So in this video, totally Google developers will be explaining what is Kotlin and everything. So you can get familiar with your knowledge. So coming to the third thing, so write your first program in Kotlin. So create your first program in Kotlin. So in this code lab, so you need to click on the Take Code Lab button. So if you click on the button, so it is a code lab. Before you begin, so total the document is totally well documented. You need to study all this. You need to read all these lines so you can get familiar like what you're going to do in the next session, in the next section what you're going to do and what you're going to perform. So what are the prerequisites to access this code lab? So what you're going to learn. See how to create, change, understand, and run a minimal Kotlin program that displays a message. So at the end of the code lab, so we are going to run a Kotlin function. So what you will build a program, the Kotlin programming language. So for the every code lab in this Android study jams, you are going to face all these code labs. So there are many code labs you are going to do. So in each code lab, this is a format like where you need to start and what is the second second step. So fourth step. So these are all the steps. You need to complete all these steps. Once you complete all these steps, you will get a badge so if I click on the done button, you will get a tick mark here. So you will get a tick mark here that represents you have completed successfully the code lab. So after completion of all these pathways, so I need to take the quiz. So this is the quiz. So if I give the correct answers for this quiz, then I can successfully complete my first batch and I will earn the first batch for this pathway. So it automatically gets added to my developer profile. Okay. And that's all about what you need to do in this developer profile, how to get started in this Android study jam. So this is all about. So after completion of these tracks, So let me wait. I will start from again. So after completion, so new to programming and Kotlin basis for Android. So once you complete the batch, so it will get visible here. So you have completed this particular batch. So after completion of these 4 and after completion of these 2 batches, so that determines like you have successfully completed the new to programming track. Okay, then you can, after completion of the new to programming track, then you can navigate to the prior program experience track. So here you are going to click on start course button. So here, in the same way, you are going to earn here 5 badges totally, and totally 10 badges you are going to earn totally in this program. So after completion of all these badges in your developer profile, at the end of the so after completion, you need to share your screenshot of your developer profile. So where we are going to check whether you have completed both the tracks. So if you have successfully completed both the tracks, we are going to issue the certificate at the end of this session, like at the end of this Android study jams. So this is the first batch, like what you are going to earn. Okay, so here you are going to start the course, like the new to programming track. At the end, like see in the first track, you are going to develop a dice roller app. I know, like we used to play Sudoku and Ludo games, so where you are going to use a physical dice, but here you are going to, with your own knowledge, you are going to build your first dice roller app. Where you can roll the dice digitally. So it is a mention directly in a code lab itself, so you can learn it. So coming to all these things, like so this is what about Android study jams. So other than this, like you have resources also given directly by Google. So these are the additional resources to check out. So official Android developer site, and how to learn Kotlin by example, Kotlin vocabulary series. So these are the blogs written by Android developers itself, like the Medium blog. So Android developer YouTube channel, you can subscribe to that YouTube channel also. So where they will be posting videos on Android, like what are the newest versions of Android. So this is the official site, official YouTube channel for Android developers. So you can learn new advancements in Android here. So if any update has came to Android Studio, if any update comes to the Android Kotlin programming language, you can know from here. So these are the other resources, like where you can use them. So okay, that's all about the study jumps. So can you please, I think you have the permission to unmute. So can you please ask if you have any doubts by unmuting? Or do you have any doubts on the session, like how you're going to start and how you're going to complete those code labs? So you can unmute yourself and you can talk. Guys, like you can unmute and ask your doubts.
People, whoever is having any kind of doubts, you can ask. Or and one more thing, the link actually Saikiran has posted in the chat box, and I understand that many of the people are not able to access the chat box. No issues. We'll be reaching out through emails. Okay. Just I wanted to know from you people that whether you understood or not the motto of this session. So, uh, did you come to know that what you will be doing throughout these 2 months? You can unmute yourself and speak. As I see, there are total 70 attendees. Somebody can take the lead initiative and you can speak. Is it okay for everyone if we share the link, this course link, and then WhatsApp group invite link, and everything in the mail itself? Is it okay for you?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, it will be okay.
Yes, sir.
So do not
Yes,
forget do not forget to see your mails. Okay, we'll be regularly until and unless we have got a WhatsApp group. So we have created the WhatsApp group, but we are not able to share the link. So until and unless you join the WhatsApp group, so the mode of communication would be your mail IDs only. So the mail IDs with which you have registered. Okay, so we'll be sending you the group invite link, the course link, and every other relevant link to your mail ID. Please do check. Okay. And if anybody is having any kind of doubts or queries, feel free to ask.
no doubt, sir.
Sir? Sir, can you please share the presentation of today, sir?
Yeah, I will share the presentation in the mail itself. So they will be going to share the recording link of this session and along with the presentation, along with the link where you need to start. Okay.
Okay, thank
We
you.
will be helping you in every possible way. Okay, so you can just ask whatever you require. So if it is feasible from our side, we'll be definitely doing it for you.
Yeah, feel free to ask, guys. If any want to repeat the things that happened till now, we will give a brief overview of that. Feel free to ask if anyone not understanding about the new to
So if you
programming.
want to repeat once again, so I'll be free to repeat again. So I can repeat it.
Yeah, based on your response only. Please unmute your.
Kiran, let's do a thing. Uh, let's go with our planning. So what we have planned for them, let's do
Okay.
that. At the last, we can ask these things. Okay,
Yeah. Okay.
please move ahead.
Yeah. Okay. So after completion, so I know. So I think no one has doubts about the Android study jams. So let me brief you about the solution challenge once again. So I know like you people don't know like regarding solution challenge. Uh, Let me brief you once again about that. Okay. Can anyone acknowledge me like whether my screen is visible or not?
Yeah, visible.
Yes, sir. It's visible.
Thank you. Yeah. So about what is solution challenge, like I know like Venkatesh already told regarding the solution challenge. So I'll be briefing you about what is solution challenge exactly. So for example, if you are living in a community, so most of us are from GMRIT, right? So we are from GMRIT. So GMRIT is situated in Rajam. So in Rajam, I think you may notice many problems like in the society you are living in. For example, in your nearby house, so there is a problem of like the garbage waste management. So you can come up with a solution for that. Yeah, so you can develop an Android app like where you can solve the problem. So there are many solutions, like you can give solutions to many problems. So that is what about solution challenge. So solution challenge exactly means, so they're totally overall world. So many DSCs for every college, like there will be having a developer student of further college. So in our world, in our India, so there is approximately 208 colleges having DSCs as like our DSC GMRIT. So for from every DSC all over the world, so there will be a solution has submitted, will be submitted to the Google. So the solution will not to be like, it should not be a major solution like the app needs to be developed with machine learning, IoT, and all these things. So if the problem statement is a very small, but even though the problem statement is very innovative and it helps many people to like solve the problem, so it will be directly selected by the Google. So this is the a great platform to develop the innovative idea. Like you can convert your idea into an Android app or any technology you can use. So if you have your idea, so please feel to share with us. So we'll be sharing a innovative form link with you also in the mail. So where so if you have any ideas, you can submit your idea in the form, and we'll get in contact with you. And if your idea is very very awesome, so if your idea is awesome, like will be going with your idea and we'll be developing with our support. So we have a core team. So in our core team, like all the core team members are differentiate, like we have known differentiate so different technologies. So one is the expert on Android, one is expert on web development, one is expert on Django. So all these things. So we can help you with you can by implementing your solution. So from our DSC, like we need to submit one Android app. So after completion of the Android study jumps as part of the session. So while developing, so while learning Android, so if you have any idea, you can develop the you can convert the idea into app, or you can do the apps like what you have said in the Colabs itself. Okay. So coming to the solution challenge. So this is the 2020 solution challenge demo there. So for every year, like one solution challenge will be conducted for every 1 year. So this is the solution challenge demo there, like it occurred on August 26, 2020 at 8 a.m. So it is same for all the world, like for example, if DSC Pakistan, DSC India, DSC Indonesia, all the countries will participate at the time. So after completion, after submission of all the solutions, like from every DSC, so what the Google are going to do is like they will segregate, they will see the ideas, they will see the problem statement and the ideas submitted to them. So if the problem statement is very good and it is very innovative and the solution is also very good, so then they're going to select our solution. So this video, like if you see this video, so you will be coming to know what are the ideas which are got selected from all over world. Okay, so like full solution challenge demo day playlist, like they have kept all the videos. So for every problem statement, they have videos for those. So we'll be sharing all these links with you, so you can come across like exactly what this solution challenge is. So what are the event highlights? So coming to the solution challenge, like what's the event highlights? Jason Tito's welcome. No? So actually, this is the event highlight for the year 2020 solution challenge. We need to participate in the solution challenge 2021. So where the event highlights will going to be changed. Okay, so we need to focus on the top 10 winners showcase. Like for example, if your idea is better, if your idea got selected during the solution challenge, your idea and your team gets showcased. Like behalf of a DSC, like DSC GMRIT will be showcased all over the world. Okay, so top 10 winners showcase, and there is a chance to publish our own video, so we can explain our app to all the citizens in our world. So you need to submit solution demos, like we need to submit a demo of our video, and we need to submit our application, everything to those things. Okay, say 2021 solution challenge. So DSL solution challenge will be back next year. So in the coming year. So join a DSC near you and start brainstorming on how you can help out your local community. So if you want to participate in your solution challenge, and if you want to take your idea to Google, so DSC is the only opportunity where you can join DSC. So you can join DSC, like you can join with us and you can start developing your idea, and you can start submitting your idea to Google. Okay, so this is the agenda. So we are not going to concentrate all these things. So Google speakers. So in the solution challenge, so these are the speakers: Erika Hansen, So she is the main host. So she is the program manager of the developer student clubs global lead. So she is she is the lead for whole DSCs all over the world. So these are some other like speakers, guest speakers, where their thing. So if you watch the demo day video, so you can come across, for example, if you have developed an app using Flutter, so at the solution challenge, so this Flutter software engineer, so this Kate is the head of the Flutter in Google itself. So the main person like who has developed Flutter will be reviewing the app. So you will get a better, so you will be getting a better motivation from those developers. So they will be helping you out to develop your idea. So coming to Kat, she is a special guest. So she is also an Android developer advocate. So she is the head of the Android team in the Google itself. So they will help you with your idea to reach your expectations. So Kyle, so these are all the developers from various technologies. So he's from like the Fibers. He's the head of Fibers, like he's from machine learning. He's from like developer ecosystems original read. So there are so for every technologies there are different types of speakers. Okay, so top 10 solution challenge winners. And the main thing see is like you'll get an opportunity to go to the Google California headquarters with our team. So you can visit the campus team. So you can visit the Google headquarters if you got shortlisted in this team. Like what is next for the winners? See, opportunity for them to showcase their solutions to Googlers and developers all around the world. So you can showcase your solutions. So mentoring. So you'll get the direct mentor from the Google developers. So you can implement your solution. Okay. And a Pluralsight like free 1 year subscription. Okay, and customized packet, you will get this packet directly from Google, and you will be featured on Google Developers blog also. So this is what about totally about the solution challenge. The solution challenge is an annual contest presented by DSC that invites students to develop solutions for local community problems. So you can see here, like this is totally for local community problems using one or more Google products or platforms. Okay, you can use any of the Google technology, like you can use Android, Flutter, Fibers, machine learning, like the TensorFlow is the latest version. So you can use any of these technologies to showcase your solution in the Solution Challenge 2020. So we are expecting one solution to showcase in Solution Challenge 2021 from our DSC. So you guys need to make it. So you guys need to give it innovative idea so where we can present it to Solution Challenge 2021. Yeah. So that's all about the Solution Challenge 2021. Okay, I think Kaushik will.
Folks. So, how interesting it is to be featured in Google's channel, Google's website, and Google's blogs. And one more perk of this solutions challenge is you'll get an opportunity to visit California, and that too free of cost. So you won't believe that Google will take care of everything. Google will pay for you. You need to go to California and you need to showcase your project. And for your project, if it gets selected, you'll be getting a certificate directly from developer student clubs, which is a Google developers community. So you'll get a certificate from them. So completely, impeccable. This is all impeccable. And one more thing, you might be wondering what is the criteria on which they'll be judging you, they'll be assessing you, they'll be assessing your project. Says, first is impact, and then technology, and then scalability. So every of these three parameters have their own weightage. So 50% of the weightage goes for the impact. Has your solution, is it genuine, or it is copied from somewhere, and then is it really helpful for the society? So how many people are using it? So that all depends. Okay. Next is technology. 40% of weightage goes for the technology. So again, there will be a few questions. Does the solution address the challenge identified by the team? Whether the solution which you have proposed, has that really solved the local problems? And then again, has your team clearly explained what Google technology they have used? So these are all the things which are considered by the Google in the solutions challenge. And last but not the least, Scalability. So again, under scalability, they'll be seeing whether can the technology in its current form support more users. So is your idea scalable? Like if people, population is growing day by day. So is your problem satisfying, or all sections of the people? So that's what they see under scalability. So impact, technology, and scalability. So these are all the three parameters which solutions challenge judges or solutions challenge usually see in your project. Okay, and as Saikiran has mentioned, directly the people who have developed those softwares will be assessing you, will be judging you, and they'll be mentoring you. So directly Googlers itself will be mentoring you when you go California and showcase your project. Again, as Saikiran has shown on his screen, so after solutions challenge, again, for next batches like 2021 batch, so they'll be organizing a demonstration day. So your projects will be again shown to people that these are the wonderful projects which were selected in the solutions challenge. So there are a wide range of advantages of getting into solutions challenge. Okay, so for that we need to put all our effort. And don't worry, if even if you are very new to Android app development, not only Android app development, see, solutions challenge, we can propose any kind of solution. That may be a software solution or that may be hardware solution. And uh, DSC Indonesia, if you today we'll be sharing you the link. So if you visit the website of developer student clubs, so you can see how a very common person has come up with a solution to save her community from the floods, problem of floods in their area. So likewise, we can also come up with many solutions addressing the problem of our community. So we all come from a variety of people, variety of, we are from different areas. So we can come up with solution, interesting solution, and get ourselves featured in Google's channels, Google's website. So that's all completely different thing. For that, we need to put our hard work, and we can't build a solution in just one day. So these 2 months, we have to work hard, take stress a bit, and develop something very cool. Okay. So that is all about Android Study Jams and Solutions Challenge 2021. I hope you are excited about this Solutions Challenge. Uh, and one more thing, there is no such kind of limit that only 2 solutions or only 3 solutions will be nominated for Solutions Challenge. So, as Saikiran said, very few colleges have got this DSC, and you are very lucky to be a part of Developer Student Club. We have got Developer Student Club at our college, and only through DSC you can participate in the Solutions Challenge. So make use of this opportunity, and we are with you. Like even if your idea is very small and you haven't implemented, just it is mere imagination. No issues, we'll convert that idea into reality. So that's why we are here. Okay, so do not hesitate. You can reach us as I have shown you the social media handles. You can reach us through LinkedIn, you can reach us through Instagram, and you can directly go to the official website of us. You can reach us from there. I hope I have cleared everything. My other team members have spoken about everything. So uh, let's wind up. If you're not having any queries, we can just wind up this session. And please check your mails by today night. We'll be sending the mails of all the links, WhatsApp group invite link. Do not forget to join the WhatsApp group. And again, you can even go to Instagram, and whenever you're having any doubts, you can reach us over there also. But these WhatsApp groups are, topic specific. Like recently we came up with 30 days of Google Cloud. So for that we have got WhatsApp group. And again, these are Android Study Jams. So these are topic specific and event specific. And if you are you want to have any general discussion, you can reach us in on Instagram and LinkedIn as well. Okay, so for discussions about these specific events, if your discussion is event specific, you can reach out only through the group, and even you can personally text us. So hope I was clear about
And
everything.
yeah, I want to add some questions. Like I have got a frequently asked questions from my friends. So the reason, one question is like, does it cope up with like exams? Like, does it collide with exams? So as I said before, like these are the sessions you need to do yourself. So it is your wish, like when you're going to complete the all the both the tracks. But make sure like you need to complete the YouTube programming track by this weekend. Sorry, by this weekend. No. So before the Saturday, so the next Saturday, I think we'll be having the same session again on 5th at the same time. So we'll be intimating via the mail. So in the next week. So please make sure like you are going to complete the YouTube programming track in this week. So we can we can concentrate on prior to program experience track in the next week. Okay. Yeah. And the other question is yeah, so the what I want to say is like it is totally in your hands, like whether you want to both complete both the tracks or not. Okay, like you can study exams parallelly, so it doesn't take much time to learn all these things, right? So and it is you can earn certificate, like you can showcase it in your resume, and you are going. The main thing is like you are learning Android study jams, like you are learning Kotlin for free of cost. So when you compare, like you can also learn Kotlin from other sources also, but it is not that much accurate. So since the course is totally given by Google, and the technology is also Google technology, so you can get good knowledge when compared with all the other platforms. So guys, let use this opportunity very well, so you can do like you can become an Android developer also. Okay, so feel free to contact us like if you have any doubts. Okay? Yeah, thank you.
Yes, people, if anybody are fail to join this Teams group, okay, join these Teams Android study jams, so that from the next time when we update a conversation, you will get a notification.
Okay, then if you have any doubts, like you can ask or else you can leave the meeting. Thank you for attending the session.